episode, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom while we wait. Holy shit, are you kidding me? I come back and the thing still hasn't loaded? Holy fuck. I knew it took a while to load, but damn. Oh shit, look at that. Alright, almost there. I got a feeling that that music is too loud and it's leaking over. Oh, well, that's not good. Why can't I see the stream? Where can I see you? Am I online? Says I am. But I can't get it to pop up here. Wait, wait, there we go. Alright, and that went down. Ah, there it goes. Alright, put it right there. How we sounding? That sounds a lot better. Alrighty. Put you right there. Wow, they updated in between now and the time I played? Really? Just that little week? Alright, well, we didn't get far at all last time, so I have no problem just going ahead for a restart. Alright. But holy hell, that loading time. Alrighty, same as before, Santiago. We have the no auto build. It's still the same rules as last time. It's literally, I just turn off auto build because I do not like it. It's so useless sometimes and it gets so upsetting. Alright, let's take a look at what we have. We have some manor houses. Now to remind, it did update a while ago, so I was still in the midst of learning when the sister-in-law's car was stolen and everything was rudely interrupted by people who do not deserve to exist in society, you know, those kind of people. So anyway, over here we got the manor houses. We cannot control how many we build. What do they provide? No, nothing. Give us aristocrats, clergymen. Okay. Now, one big problem in this beginning mod is that obviously we all start with nothing. However, some of the more... Actually, no, it looks like they start with nothing as well. It's a shame we can't see their tech level. If we could see their tech level and I can see, I wonder if everyone was resorted down to nothing. However, it does look like everyone's buildings, at least, have been resorted down to nothing. Holy shit, they got 106. They also have a much larger population. Alright, so yeah, no, this is literally starting us from scratch all across the globe, where all of us start with nothing but our people, our wits, and whatever gain we can get. Alright, well, first and foremost, I want to begin damaging Los Rios relations because right now our primary and only culture accepted is the South Andeans. Go ahead and take a look at the global map. The South Andean homelands, the ones with the little flags on it, as we can see, this is where our people will feel most at home and we can get everyone going. So our goal for sure is to absorb all of South Andean homelands. Over here, it's a little easy in the beginning because the only one we have to deal with is Los Rios. And if we can get 6 of them, 6 of the 11 will be able to form the South Andean nation. I'm still not entirely sure what the benefits are for doing this. It just is. Jordan told it. No, I'm fine. And also, tech-wise, we'll go for prospecting right away to give us that big boost to our economy right here, because Santiago has gold mines nearby, 5 of them even. Not to mention, if we look at Tucumán, it's got 3 gold mines here as well. As a matter of fact, we don't have the resource just yet, so we won't really bother with it. So, we'll go ahead for 1 logging camp right now. Hold on, how much does the construction sector take? 75 wood. You produce 30. That's right, so we need 3 of those. Excuse me. And then we'll need 3 of these as well, because this will get us our fabric, but we only get fabric by 5. Oof. Is there any way to improve that or focus that? No, butchering tools. Yeah, we need the next upgrade, which would be intensive agriculture. Our problem is, however, the livestock ranches consume grain. How much grain do they consume at a time? Oh no, that's only if we upgrade them. Better. Okay, never mind. And what is our majority job seekers? How about that? Peasants and laborers. Peasants are lower caste people. Clerks, laborers, machinists, peasants, slaves, servicemen. Okay. Okay, well actually, to be honest, probably going for academia and then prospecting, intensive agriculture. Steelworks, and then work you down to railroads, because railroads, as we know, is such a powerful infrastructure boost. And if we take Los Rios, that will give us our coal. Yeah. Tucumán has our lead and iron, more gold as well. The gold is the main prospect over there. As for the others over here, I don't really care. Buenos Aires is a good place for food, because, you know, 300 arable land. But we have a decent amount as well, 70 and 50. Okay. Oh, wait, one more check before that. What do we have? Okay, so we have landowners and power. Can we change that up a little bit? Yeah, just so that will give us into the righteous government. Go on to religious schools. That will give us our education access in the beginning. No institutions. You're all good. Who is our president? He is ambitious. All right, that actually fits us perfect. He's a political operator. Let's see. You have 25. Yeah, 25 is the base amount of units. However, if we're lucky and we just hold out, what will happen is that the other places won't be able to produce enough money to keep everyone hired. So, we will also put a consumption tax on our services right now, just to get that extra little bit of money. Because when we press play, this thing's going to shift, and a lot of things are going to go into motion. Gruesome Dread, hello and welcome. Alright, let's go. We got our buildings lined up. Luckily, they only take 10 weeks. I suppose we should look for a friend first. If I can, I would like Buenos Aires to be our friend, because that will give us access, or at the very least, I hope it will give us access to all of their farms. Association of Syndicates has formed in North Bengal. I have no idea about the power blocks. I have never gotten that far. United Front in Jiangxing. Chongqing. Grand Coalition. Okay. We do have an heir. And it's a child. A theocrat. Okay, so he's going to be a religious individual. And keep on looking. Yeah, see, okay, there we go. Their military is slowly starting to decrease so that they can save their budget. Once they get to a certain level, we'll go ahead and invade Los Rios. Ah, building a sugar field already. Okay. And how did we fill out here? Okay, so we filled out all the peasant roles. Go figure. Oh, don't I have decrees? Yes. Promote social mobility, and we don't really have anything else to do anything, so we just wait. And we also need a general for the first army. Ooh, cautious advance. I love it when they have cautious advance. That's one of the best ones you can get. So, no need to risk our king out there, as all proper nobles will be. I have no idea the direction I want to take this. It's just, we'll see what it leads to. Because every time I play it on this type of mod, everything is different. Alright. The role of discipline, South America shattered, it seems. Yeah, not just South America. The whole planet has been shattered. This is the Shattered World mod. So, it's a free-for-all for everyone. The role of discipline in a new religious school has been raised by the armed forces as an area of improvement in the plans for this new education system. Focus on the curriculum, minus 15% time. We literally have no opposition to this, so pissing off the armed forces, I see no point to. Working this into the school system is paramount. It just makes it longer. That is perfectly fine by me, so we'll just let that go through. And our first logging camp is coming into being. How you guys doing down here? Okay, they're down to 11. Yeah, okay. I think hopefully by the time that's all done, they'll be down to 10. If that's the case, let's go ahead and declare war. There's an easier way to do this. Hold on. Mag Trends, conquer state. There we go. Alright. So, we'll take Los Rios, Tucumán, and, actually, we should probably also take, Arnaquia, because I believe there's gold in there. We just have to discover. We have to get prospecting and have a chance to discover it. And then afterwards, I think that's it. Do we have sulfur access? Yes, we do. Okay. The Rio Negro is a very good place if you want coal and sulfur. Patagonia has a lot of oil fields, if I remember correctly. And, Tucumán, Chaco, Santa Fe. Yeah, no, these are just large places, but they don't have the people that we really care about. We really only care about South Andeans right now. And yeah, no, we should be early enough in the beginning that no one really has any obligation to help anyone else. So we should be free to do this. And our first lumber mill is up and running good. Now, we don't have that high of a demand for it yet, but when we do, let me go ahead and put that construction field in there now, and then I actually put you in between here so we can get the logging camps some demand for their wood. Alright, this one. Rousing speech captivates the public. This afternoon, Ramon Toro, leader of the Catholic Church, delivered a fiery speech advocating for the enactment of religious schools. Fun game of War Thunder. Planes finally got around to 4K RP with a booster. Ooh, nice. Alright, this should ease the path to reform greatly. 15% enactment success. Performance like these reflect well on Ramon Toro. Who is he? And his cause, 10% enactment chance, 25 popularity, 5% Catholic Church interest group strength. He's a traditionalist. I don't really care about him, so we'll just go for the enactment success. Grain is on the shortage. We probably should get some as well. Let's, you know what? Actually, yeah, let's go ahead for a fishing wharf instead. I am a little concerned about our infrastructure. We will not have a lot, so we'll need to get a shipwright built, the shipyards, and go ahead and get some clippers, and of course we need to build the port. And each one only gives us 5, so hopefully we'll make it last long enough. And as we can see here, basically everyone here in La Plaza declared neutrality because they are in no position to attack. So, damn, they didn't drop below 10. However, we have 25,000 marching on them against their 11,000. It's going to be, the early battles will be brutal and bloody, plain and simple, and we will lose a lot of people. But the moment we do that and we start focusing on making proper places for our people, we'll attract more and more, and then we convert them into South Andeans. Speaking of, I do have one interest that I might apply somewhere. Trade route. Alright, war has broken out. We'll worry about that later. However, we have from the ground up. A lowborn man has arisen as the popular leader of the intelligentsia. Who is he? Oh god, he's a pacifist. Well, unfortunately, that's not gonna work. He has earned his job, a touching story indeed, but he doesn't deserve special treatment. He has earned his job. We'll let him be. Oh no, they switched it. It's still a pacifist. Alright, but we still need the intelligentsia in power. And it's not like we're going to be waging war forever. We need only 3 states that I can really feel. We need Tucumán, Los Rios, and Arnautia. After that, I don't really care about the others. What's the army doing? Oh, we got a first battle over here, and our general is lost against our General Pedro Ruiz Tagal. Law proposal causes uproar in Afro-Caribbean communities, claiming that the enactment of religious schools would affect their country's Afro-Caribbean inhabitants in a disproportionately negative way. Afro-Caribbean firebrands have riled their communities against the current law proposal. How many Afro-Caribbeans do I have within my territory? Afro-Caribbeans, here we go. We only have 1,260 compared to our 654,000 South Andeans. So, their thoughts don't really concern us at all. Or, make some token amends, plus 2% Afro-Caribbean and South Yadiko become radicals. Okay, again, less than 5,000, so 0.19% is how much clout they have against us, so they don't matter. Acknowledge and address their concerns. Minus 10% enactment chance or 5% become loyal. That's not worth it. And bureaucracy, we're at 58.3. Minus 5%, plus 5% radicals from the Afro-Carabineros. And this one's only for 5 years. Yeah, no, we'll do that. Oh, okay, he's gone on the aggressive. Doing good, doing good. Yeah, we're gonna win this first battle, no problem. He's got charted terrain with a 50% increased kill rate. Oh god. Okay, nope, we're in pursuit though. And they're in a panicked retreat. Okay, so it looks like the first battle, which is always the telling battle, is in our favor. And over here, you're still building. I know, we don't really have a demand for wood just yet. But you get that one up, we get our first construction sector. then the livestock ranches, and then we'll be getting fishing wharves. And the fishing wharves we're getting is because we want those shopkeepers, because they're middle strata. I'm going to try and ensure that we have some very strong middle class, because as we know, the middle class is the one who actually holds up the whole country. Everyone just likes to take advantage of them. What are we missing? Grain. Okay. I'm hoping the production of meat from the livestock ranches, along with the wool, the fabrics, and the fishing wharves will cover our food needs. Alright, we've pushed in pretty far, and we won in this battle as well. It looks like we have lost 2,000 of our soldiers. Let me see, does it say? Ooh, more than that, actually. We are going to lose a lot, that's for sure. Luckily, we have plenty of money to fund the war effort. And the investment pool is actually pretty high now. Wow. 1.38 thousand. That's a lot. Now, let's see what happens when we add in this construction sector, though. How's the war going? Another glorious victory for General Anibal. Law progress considered to consideration. Alright, so religious school is moving along nicely. Okay, and now the demand for wood will come in, which would mean more people coming over to the lumber mill. How are we doing over here? Okay, we are getting plenty of shopkeepers coming out. That's good. Excuse me, why is that being built? Why am I having a whaling station built? I thought I turned off auto build. 2 private constructions in Santiago. And a sugar plantation. Wait. Hold on. Game rules. I thought I said no AI building. Okay, whatever. We're already in here, just let it be. I really swear I could have said not to do that. Anyway, more importantly, Los Rios is ours. This place is not really necessary. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get rid of the sugar plantation. We don't need it. We have a port here. We have 6,000 extra soldiers, but they need time to replenish. And we have a trade center here where we're importing some grain. We'll keep that. Importing it from Ica. Alright. The next enemy we see before us. Oh my goodness me, they only have 1 battalion. Alright, keep improving moods with them. Let's also begin damaging relations with Araucania. And let's keep the war effort going. We'll move for Tucumán now. These guys will go ahead and disband them and absorb them into the larger army. But you will need another commander. None of them are really impressive, so I'll just give him a promotion instead. -5 bureaucracy, +30 commandment, 3% political strength, group strength. Okay, it's for the church, that's fine. So weird that they don't have declare war right here on the options. And if you open diplomacy, I have to go to here. I still can't do it. So I have to go to diplomatic demands and do that. Wait, no, it says I can't do that at all. Why? Okay, there it goes, because we already did it, that's why. Right, mobilize the army. I didn't realize that they could just refuse a conquest. It's like that's not how conquest works. You don't refuse conquest, you suffer them. We're still lacking people here. Yeah, we need the qualifications for bureaucrats who are middle strata. And we'll go ahead and promote social mobility here as well, just so that we can get higher tier people. And if we get higher tier people here, what I'm hoping is that they'll migrate over to Santiago instead. Private sector is going for a whaling station. I mean, sure. Maybe you'll provide something interesting. And against only a single battalion from Tucumán, I'm not worried about that war front at all. Our money did take another nosedive down to negative 669, but that's okay. We're still fine. We don't really have a good export. And seeing as how everyone is in the Shattered World, there's no good place to import anything from either. Grand Alliance has been formed, Wallachia. Okay. The woes of Europe do not concern us. The investment pool just getting bigger and bigger. Santiago. Wait, we have financial districts? What the fuck is this? Where are we having financial districts? We have the manor houses, yeah. I mean, I like it when they add in new content, but I also hate it to the highest degree because I can't figure out what the fuck happened and all the new shit they add in. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone is going to side with him. That's good because we were able to hold on to our military for the longest time. Oh god, it's getting worse and worse. Our reserves are dropping. Plenty of wood, so at least we have that, so we don't need any lumber yards just yet. Oh, how is 8 more slots? Yeah, let's go ahead and... Should we actually? The problem is we don't have the workforce right now. Anywhere. There's some officers over here, but nah. Because we can't even get aristocrats. How's our tech doing? We got 22 months until academia is still going. And we'll probably have to go for... Oh, we already are. Never mind. Alright, War with Tucumán has been brought out. It's 1,000 soldiers who are trying to resist over 30,000, so... It's not going to go well, but... For their bravery. Okay, so let's see how well this whaling station does when it's built. Because I'm curious. And we'll also get our livestock ranches, which will get us our fabrics. And this will get us a little bit of meat. And I guess the oil for heating won't be too bad, because if not, the only other thing we'll have is the wood. New financial districts will appear in Santiago. Oh, okay. So the financial districts are built after they build these things. Okay. And there we go. Easy enough. Tucumán has fallen back. Yeah, let's go ahead and cancel that. Alright, and we do have a tooling workshop for free. Nice. Unfortunately, we just don't really have anything for the tools to be used on yet. Now, the other good thing is that this just brings in more and more people. Oh, speaking of, that is a good point. Let's go ahead and start incorporating them. We don't really need to incorporate Tucumán just yet, so we'll save our bureaucracy. There's no pause. Wait, is this pause? Yes, okay. If I pause that... No, it's still hurting us. Okay, more than likely, the army is just too large. There we go. Now if I unpause this, we still have the strongest standing army, and our final conquest target, Arnitia, again, doesn't have the population to resist against us. They have 5,000. They actually had more than Turkmen. Going into negative again. Let's get rid of that sugar plantation there. We don't really need it. For the dye plantation, do I have any other ones? No. Which is fine. See, this is why I don't like it when they have two different construction things, private and government. I mean, I get why, it happens, but how they've done it and how they split it apart, how are these guys constructing when we, the government, are telling our construction crews to do this construction instead? Are we sharing our construction allocations with them? Yes, we are. That's exactly what's happening. 10.2 and 10.2. Okay. Is there another consumption tax I can give you guys to keep the money into the green? It's not enough, not enough. Liquor, sure, that'll work. We are on to adoption for the religious school, so that'll be good. You know, over here, we got people going to the whaling station. It's strange, but it's got people working, which is the best thing we can ask for. Yeah. We'll go ahead and promote another decree of social mobility right here. Try and get our people educated, because it is going to be a while before we can actually make use of academia. Because we gotta get the paper mill, we gotta get the university, and then we gotta hope we have enough people for it. Whole bunch of things. Alright. Religious schools are a go. I don't want local police, because that will give these guys just more power. We won't be able to establish an oligarchy, nor a theocracy. I love the professional army. I don't see why I would ever get rid of it. So, alright. Veteran consultation. Okay, so we have that. Let's go ahead and perform our final siegement right here. So, and then we'll spend our time trying to get our radicals under control, boost our loyalists, and then we'll go ahead and establish our next interest over here into the Andes and consume the other South Andean nations. Also, what's up with you? The whaling industry. Our future, soap, fuel, or oil lamps, even the important lubrication of our machines. Oh, Esteban Castilla has retired. Okay, so who's the new head of them? Emilio de Santa Cruz, land reformer, South Andean. Okay, he's persistent, a diplomat. You, my friend, aren't that bad, actually. We're into the negatives again. Losses from nationally owned building. What? What is this new expense that I'm just now seeing? And who's doing it? Tooling workshop. Of course. We also have a devoted scandal, however, from Ramon Torra. Well, the Catholic Church has been having a secret affair with a member of the clergy. His resignation is being demanded. Force him to step down or ignore it. I'm gonna try and force him to step down and basically get another roll of the dice. Maybe see who we can get instead. It's another traditionalist. Oh god, it's someone even worse because this dude's a hedonist. But that also sounds like politics. Let's get this corrupt guy out of office and put in this equally corrupt guy in office instead. It's like, guys, what the hell? What was the point of all that? I don't know, maybe the construction sector, the private side knows what it's doing, because the things that they've constructed has actually had a steady growth. Look at that. A little up and down, but still steady growth. Wait. No, that's actually slanted downwards. Never mind. Give them time. They'll make the money. Alright. And we are not there yet, but all the others will begin dropping neutrality. To the center. Okay, so it's these guys over here just losing interest. That's fine. If Brazil wants to, the Brazilian area wants to lose interest, that's fine. We just want to care about the Andes. If we can, we'll try and hit North and, wait, that's not the Andes. What's this one called? Grand Colombia as well, because there's another population here who's actually pretty helpful for us, and go figure, they're called the North Andeans. So, we need to unite the North and South Andean people. Where are you? Where are you, North Andeans? Yeah, and then globally. Okay. So, Ecuador is what would connect us, because if I believe right over here, yeah. Cajamarca. I'm probably going to butcher these names. Going to tell you that now. I'm trying my best. Cajamarca is the end of South Andean territory, and Ecuador is the beginning of North Andean territory. So once we get the Auranitia, which I only want because I'm pretty confident there's gold here. We just need to get prospecting to discover it. The same thing with Tucumán. We wanted the gold. And then afterwards, like I said, we get everyone under control, and then we move north. When that happens, that's when we'll probably speed things up really fast. Okay. And actually doing pretty well. Alright, war has broken out. It is 27,000 against 5,000. I'm pretty sure we're going to win. Oh, I know what I haven't done at all. That's wasted so many lives. Damn it. I didn't set him to cautious advance. There we go. But anyway, cautious advance. Come on. Yeah. 3 general advancement speed, minus 5% morale loss, plus 10% recovery rate, and 50% chance for the careful maneuver chance. Anyone who knows this, careful maneuver is really strong for maneuver. We have a rapid advance, but he's dug in. Alright. Like I said, these beginning wars will be bloody. How's everything around the world while we let that war rage on? The home countries? Yep. No, you're not so powerful now, are you? Ooh, they already got steel mills, though. Okay, so it does look like their tech trees are intact. The only thing that happened was that their entire infrastructure was reset to 0. So, suck it, Britain. You don't get to command the world this time. It is Santiago's turn now. There we go, careful maneuver. Minus 10% casualty takens and minus 10% morale on top of everything else. Okay, yeah, our biggest loss is definitely the military still. My concern is, though, when we start moving up here to take La Plaza, 16, 11, 25. Yeah, La Plaza is probably going to be our biggest contender because they have a full military. Holy shit, you guys have no one. It's Lima. Ica has a strong standing force. Arequipa 11, Santa Cruz 5, Potosi 5, Tarapacá 1, and Antofagasta? Yeah, Antofagasta. Isn't... Yeah, that's right. Juju has gold as well, so we'll need to take Jujia. But, in time, in time. I'm getting ahead of myself. Can I? There we go. Okay, so we only have one more of our construction requirement. How's our people doing? Qualifications. Still the same, but we're actually starting to get capitalists, believe it or not. No aristocrats, though. But how are we getting capitalists? Never mind, as long as you give me my people. Israel, Santiago. Our boys are pushing further and further down. We got another battle going. And it's a pursuit against a broken supply line. And a panic retreat. And keep going, keep going, keep going. You're almost there. There you go. I think we got one more battle and then we're done. Or no, actually, I think they got it. Nope, one more battle and then we're done. Okay, so we're cut off like right around there. Okay, okay, that's still fine. We're still making money. As long... Now this, I will say this. The one benefit to the private sector is that it doesn't hurt our government funding too much. So, while we can't build anything, the private sector can. And I think that's where the real strength of it comes from. How we doing? Ah, it's a slaughter. Alrighty. So, we now have all the territory that I desired. Of course, we got all these things built up. A livestock ranch. I don't really care about having that here. The lowlands have formed a joint front. Okay. A lot of tooling workshops. They're not the most helpful, but whatever can. Okay. And now we'll go ahead and jump up to 4 speed. And look at that. Our economy is recovering. We have the wheat farms popping up, so hopefully starvation will no longer be an issue because our standard of living is still pretty dismal. And biggest thing, lo and behold, is grain. Okay. But then we'll also see how our people react to fish, because sometimes you can't really get a good gauge of an item until it's introduced to your population to see how much they want it. Fish is almost a universal like. I don't know any population out there who does not eat fish. Except maybe like some very deep intercontinental group. But even that, no, that wouldn't make sense because there's trade. Ah, well. Figure it out later. Worry about what we have right now. And obviously the places we conquered are having the roughest time. No laws that we can really pass. I don't think we need the armed forces for anything right now. Yeah, we're also pretty dumb right now. Our technology tree is pretty limited. Okay, so if we finish the fishing wharves, does that give all of the construction sector over to the private sector? It does. Okay. Yeah, see, this is where I was saying the private sector would really excel while we wait for our credit. And basically, we build what we need at the time, and the private sector takes everything else. Financial districts in Santiago expanding tobacco plantation in Santiago, waiting for other private construction to complete. So, okay, wood is still there. Let me see. But you guys haven't fully recruited because you can't get your bureaucrats. And the bureaucrats are part of the middle strata. Qualifications. Bureaucrats, 0.53. Policy accurate literacy can become bureaucrats. Potential increase with greater literacy. Pops whose culture faces discrimination take a much longer time while it goes faster for those who both accept culture and accept a religion. Clerks and clergymen have a particular easy time becoming bureaucrats. Okay. Well, we're not too good at producing clergymen, but we're pretty good at producing clerks. Free Commerce Committee has formed in Thalesia. Doesn't matter to me. Our previous leader of the armed forces retires, and now we have Ariano Altamariana. He's an alcoholic, traditional commander, persistent. Okay. Those aren't terrible traits for a military commander. And yeah, right now we'll try and get our people under control. I only still have one interest available. I don't know if I want to waste it in here just yet. Oh yeah, so if we built that, there's the financial district. So what do you do? Ah, okay, so you're the ones giving me my capitalists. Property portfolio. It's the wheat farms. Okay. What are these districts? Because we can't build them. Okay, I guess. And yep, it looks like fish is popular indeed. It's definitely not going to take the place of grain, but it will basically help meet out the basic requirements for food for everyone. Take a look at our goods. What are we lacking in the most? Market price. Fruit, porcelain, sugar. Really, sugar shouldn't be there. Luxury furniture, clothing, tea, furniture. Okay. Yep, give me a shipyard. We're gonna need one. Alright, we have the academia here. I mean, again, not that it matters because we need to build a paper mill. Do I have a port here? No, I do not. Give me a port right now. So we'll build on those two things right there. And I believe you guys just opened up your... See, the other thing is, it's like they build things that sometimes no one will work with. I remember in the very beginning when they first introduced the private sector, it just kept on building art colleges everywhere. And they were so useless. I mean, now, not so much. Art colleges actually do provide decent benefits, and what they did is that they gave it as a service, quote unquote. And I guess that makes sense when people go out to enjoy themselves. It's like, back then at least, I guess, oh, let's go to the art museum or something like that. I guess we'll really know how good this is. Santiago is a little questionable because it's our capital state. So obviously migration is very high here. We got people coming in from all over the territories to fill in the job requirements. It's going to be when we build out here into our outer reaches and see who works in them that we get to see if the private sector is really building good things. Cannot forget to do that. Because they built the whaling station and that's fully manned. Okay, I'll give private construction another chance and not call it absolute crap. But wait, see, we don't have enough people here. Okay, wait, hold on. No, I don't want you. You. Okay, so we don't have the people for any of them in any of the states, unfortunately. Speaking of, did Los Rios? Okay, yes, Los Rios is incorporated. What was I seeing just now? There it is. Effects of Los Rios being an incorporated state are the following: 10% Catholic Church to vote, 10% education access, 20% conversion. Oh, that education access is really interesting. But our bureaucracy is already so low. And we can only build so quickly. And I would be interested in getting more construction sectors, if not for the fact that this isn't even fully manned. So wait, if that's not fully manned, how much do we get? We only get 5. No, that's urbanization. Hold on. Infrastructure use is 2. Wow, that's 2 now. Ah, here we go. Construction is only a +2. So we have a base of 20, right? Yeah. 20.5, and we get another 2. Well, if we get a full 2 from here, it's supposed to bring us up to 22. And now we're going in the red again. I can't keep up. Alright, I'm also going ahead and turn us on to 5-speed. It looks like the radicals in Los Rios are starting to come down. More than likely, yep, from pops dying. So basically, they're starving to death. Yeah, see, this is how we win. We literally starve the competition out. Oh, several things. From the heart of the sea, a new admiral has presented himself at the ports of Santiago, cheerfully acclaimed by his peers. However, the nephew of Jorge Montt, pretty sure that's Jorge Montt because we are in South America, has also postulated that he has a profound interest in the same title. The men will follow him. Labor pops in Santiago. 2% of them become loyal. There is a lot of laborers. Trade unions, they don't matter. They have no power whatsoever. Or, we shouldn't make a Montt upset. Laborers, landowners, landowners are already very happy. The men will follow him. So, unfortunately, it just means that we have an admiral just kind of sitting around here, because this event has happened before, but I've never found a use for him. Not this early on. An exile at the gates. The relatively lenient Santiagan immigration system has long been attractive to those fleeing their home nations. Recently, Tomas Pineda has petitioned to join the stream of people moving to Santiago. He's a Mexican, a Republican. We'll start for appointed bureaucrats. That's not bad. He's a grifter, though. That's 25 popularity. However, he's a political operator, and he's ambitious, which gives him 25 popularity. An exile, political martyr. Yeah, we'll bring him in. Because we do want to get the Republican things going, and more importantly, the elected bureaucrats. Anything going on here? Nope. Alrighty. Everyone would be pretty endorseful of it. And the landowners would only lose 5 approval. That's not impossible, then. Also, while I'm here and while I have the authority, let's go ahead and start bolstering the intelligentsia. Ooh, okay, we're getting a whole bunch of benefits now. Petit bourgeois are now influential. Good. The middle class is starting to rise up. We get migration attraction, 10% bureaucracy, minus 10% loan interest rate. So that actually helps us out pretty good right there. Sugar plantation in Los Rios. Why are they building so many damn sugar plantations? We don't need it. No one's even manning this one. You're just needlessly building useless crap. Yeah, but see that tobacco plantation, that's making money. What else did you have? You have a wheat farm as well. That's making money as well. So whatever this financial district builds is usually pretty good. It's the stuff the manor house builds that is little on the side of being useful or not. But the other thing is, I figure we probably don't want to have these guys building too much, because it looks like if that's the case, they'll be able to sway things in their favor. Once again, turn our speed on to 5. We are starting to get more and more loyalists. The radicals are literally dying out. How's the rest of the world while we wait? Oh, Bureaucratic imbroglio. Lawmakers working towards the enactment of appointed bureaucrats have found themselves mired in a particularly complex set of bureaucratic proceedings, grinding the work towards reform to a near halt. Damn this legal labyrinth. Minus 10% success chance and 20% enactment chance. Yeah, if we can avoid that, we will. Cut through at least some of the red tape. The thing is, we don't really have a lot of bureaucrats, so if even 10% of them go radical, that's not too bad of a time. 10% increase to the time and minus 5% bureaucracy. It's still standing. Australia is pretty quiet. Asia is pretty quiet. Is that all just one? Yeah, that is. Yeah, no, the beginning years, almost everyone is quiet. This is your chance to make your moves and attack people, essentially. Did I lose my Oh, no, we have a second army. I don't really need you. So we'll go ahead and disband that army. The first Santiagan army is plenty strong as is. For now. We'll find some ways to improve it later on. More from Los Rios. Market access is starting to hurt, but did we? Yes, we did. Okay, so we now have the shipyards. Los Rios, you're fine. The bureaucratic struggle. Our efforts to pass the appointed bureaucrats have run into several bureaucratic hurdles. Debates rage around such lofty matters as the correct shape of filing cabinets. I mean, if they're going to argue about filing cabinets, I don't mind because they're not trying to kill each other. We will spare no expense, minus 10% bureaucracy, minus 20% time, plus 10% success chance. It'll take as long as it needs. 10% bureaucracy, 20% increased time, and 10% success. Let's just get over it. 10% bureaucracy, minus 20% time, and minus 10% chance. Nah, this will take as long as it needs, from what I can see. Alright, we're up to 27 now. Good. Okay, so we need to get the port here built, and then we'll be able to see if we have the room for it. Well, you know what? I can go ahead and also get you guys upgraded with some clippers. There we go, and now this one will be going to be built. Yeah, so more than likely, as the government side of things, our power will come from the fact that we control the infrastructure, while the other power, which will be the corporations and whoever else they become later on, because I haven't gotten that far, will basically be the things that have everything that relies on our infrastructure. Which makes sense, because that's basically what government is just the infrastructure keepers. Is what they're supposed to be. And also, fabric's starting to get pretty expensive. But why are... Oh, that's because they're being job seekers. I get it. Why work down there when you can work on a clipper and make much more money? Speaking of, yes, you. Monument to the Prince. A statue of Prince Diego de la Santa Cruz was commissioned. It has been suggested that it be displayed proudly in Santiago. Monument worthy of the Prince. 3% prestige. 2% of the pops in all of Santiago will be radicalized. Perhaps not everyone wishes to be reminded of the Prince. The Church would be upset by this. We would lose our divine right benefit, which is 20% authority. And we would also... Oh, no, wait, that's 8. And divine right is 3. Oh, never mind. We won't lose anything. And it's only for 5 years as well. That's fine. Alright, our radicals are increasing more and more. And meanwhile, everyone who is against us is just literally dying of starvation. We've gone up by 2 points in standard of living, at least. Distillation has been researched. Okay, moving on to the cotton gin, which doesn't matter because we don't have cotton plantations here. Come on, you're almost there. International trade has been researched. And then moving on to empiricism. Meanwhile, still going with prospecting. How are we doing over here? Our qualifications are starting to spread. We're starting to get more and more people going into other fields, so that's good. Okay, also, now should be your time. Alright, there we go. We have appointed bureaucrats. Our bureaucracy took a terrible hit, though. Then we have cultural exclusion. What's the... No, that's not a chance of happening. Okay. Let's see. The oligarchy... I would really prefer not to give direct power just to the aristocrats and the capitalists too much. If I can, I prefer land voting, because this way we can diversify, because we'll have the clergy and the officers as well up there. It would also give us a lead into for women's suffrage, where we can get our extra tax source. The monarchy is still untouchable, and the institution is still at 1, so that's fine there. You guys are good. Yeah, no, you're all good. That's all fine. Keep going. Okay, we officially now have more loyalists than we do radicals. Let's go ahead and declare our interest in the Andes. And because we spent time building up, we also have access to 2 more areas that we could call for. I need people to migrate toward me. Oh, Plantinians. Okay. Pennsylvania and European heritage. It's gonna have to be the Europeans that we try and bring over. Plantinian, Spanish, Mexican, Central American. And how about Catholic? Doesn't show us Catholic. Okay, wait, this will show us Catholic. Wait, really? Oh no, there we go. Okay, okay. Yeah, no. So if we get the people from over here, from France and Octania, that's a lot of Catholics. It's a heavy war-torn area, it looks like. Yeah, we'll try and get them over here. The industrialists are now influential. 10% investment capitalists into the investment tool, and 10% production research speed. Okay. Wow. Who would have ever thought we would have difficulty trying to get people to man a port? Because before, a port and construction sector, no matter what, everyone used to just jump on the chance to work there. Apparently, a lot of notifications are coming our way because I can't see them. They just keep on popping up. Okay, even if I pause. Oh no, wait, there we go. As we pause. Okay, it looks like trade has been established. No one has luxury clothes that they are willing to import just yet. We do have a great amount of meat. No one wants that. What about wine? Ah, here we go. Okay, that's you. Bureaucracy is hurting. We should look into that. Nope, that's right, not you. We need government aid. Oh my god, did that hurt. Why does it take so much money just to build one of these things? Holy crap. Well, our plan to expand into the Andes may have to take a back burner for a hot second. Oh, God, I dare not send the army out right now because I would like to expand our... Do I have... No, I still don't have it. Oh, my God. 1 more week. 6 more weeks, not 1 more week. I don't know what I was talking about. I need that gold up and running. If I can get that gold up and running, it will save our economy for sure. And maybe, if we're lucky, we'll discover it down here. Cajamarca, improving relations. Yep, that's fine. No, it's South American. It would be, Cajamarca? Oh well. Oh god, 20 more weeks. And see, here's the other thing. The investment pool doesn't even properly use everything either. However, it is fully manned now. I'll go ahead and add in another construction sector. Our economy is biting the bullet either way. Jesus Christ, it's gone up to 2,000. Oh my god. Come on, build faster, please. Because I need that bureaucracy. Jose Maria Gruman, exiled from Potosi. Okay. Fabrics are our biggest issue. You guys are no problem. Downside in this building will radicalize part of the workforce if it results in employees being laid off. Building cannot be downsized as there are no owned levels. Okay, so it also differentiates the levels that they're at now. So, if I build my own tobacco plantations, will I basically be fighting with the private sector for ownership of this thing? Okay, that's good. Our people are finally starting to get up there. Aside from the aristocrats, I still can't get aristocrats. I can get capitalists, but I can't get them. Okay, we have our second construction sector, which should bring us to 24 construction. And there we go. The investment pool is only just now starting to take a hit, which is fine because it's so much. Oh, no, it's going higher and higher. I need some fruit. Do I have no one that can... Yes, you. Oh, God, that's right. Took them into a very small place. Alright, let's get rid of the dye plantation, and... honestly, let's get rid of this tool workshop right here. We don't need it. And let's hope that banana plantation will give us what we need. I will say this, the locations where the private sector has chosen to build have always yielded fairly strong locations, always providing us profit. Are we trading our wood to someone? Just one, and it's only to Santa Fe, that's fine. Oh yeah, how is Buenos Aires doing? Never did talk to them. Do you guys have... You guys have a lot of food, or could have a lot of food. I propose a trade agreement. Buenos Airesian attitude towards Santiago is genial. Relations are amicable. Let's go ahead and set up a trade agreement with them. Oh, they were declined. Asses. Oh my god, my money. What happened? What happened to my money? And even if I up the taxes, it's not going to do anything. What if I pause that? Does literally nothing. Nope, wait, okay, there it goes, it dropped. Now, does that mean these things still go? Yeah, these things are still constructing. So many logging camps being built. Dividends play us for. Now that's interesting. The financial district is actually paying us more than our own actual government-owned dividends. And we have a whole other level into the infrastructure than these guys. Okay, I guess. Did we ever... I believe we did. I believe we did. Oh, God. How many boats, clippers are we making? Not enough. And we need fabrics, really. Can I import the fabrics? How about that? Let it play out for a little bit. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then you guys are right there. Yep, that's fine. How are we doing on our fabrics? Still, oh my God, we need so much fabric. Okay, okay. Excuse me. Keep going, keep going, and we get another 10 from there, and that's all the ones that will be profitable to us. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 fabrics being shipped in here, and it's still barely enough. As a matter of fact, actually, I would say so far that it's not even enough. And worst of all, I don't think we have any location that has, no, Tukuman has something, but that's about to be filled. We don't have locations that have any infrastructure open to us. I'm gonna have to build another one of these things. Oh my God, we're gonna go into so much debt. Alright, we're gonna have to bleed the peasantry. Simple as that. Oil, I think that's a luxury thing. You guys don't need that. You don't need that wine either. Okay. Oh God, let's see how this goes. We have so much credit. Well, we'll maybe see. Oh, we got some defamatory articles. A new paper called the Los Rios Standard has printed a bigoted article about the Patagonian people living here. We can suppress this article, or we can let it be released. Okay. How many Patagonians do we have in our homeland? Actually, that's quite a lot. 111,000. Oh yeah, it's not like the Afro-Caribeños where we only had like less than 2,000. Standard of living, -5 authority. That's not bad. Okay, so we'll go for the -5 authority. My door just opened. I assume, Cat, that you're here. Cat? Oh, no. He heard me calling him and ran away immediately. Just leave the door open, why don't you? Lived in a barn. Damn cat. Alright, so we still got room there. And you're coming out with even more. Bureaucracy is fine. We can't upgrade it either way, so no point to that. We got 4 years left. And unfortunately, the radicals are going up again because of all the heavy taxation. I don't want to lower the wages of my people, though, because that's just going to make them inert. Free Commerce Committee formed. Let's start getting those gold mines as well. I would really prefer the financial district not to accidentally build any gold mines, so I don't want them to have it. The tobacco plantations have been really fruitful. The vineyards have been really fruitful. Damn, maybe I should just leave it. I don't know. Maybe they got the private construction right, because it sure as hell knows what to build better than me. The intelligentsia have left cultural exclusion because they are happy. The industrialists are now influential. The government is getting worse and worse. Okay. But who knows? Maybe if we get more radicals, they'll join up with cultural exclusion, and then we can get that. And then that will allow us to get a lot of people. Because right now, with national supremacy, it's still very hard to convince the Europeans to come over here. Livingston 8 is this World Conquest run? Cause funny. It's not World Conquest. This is the Shattered World mods. So essentially, the world shattered. Every state is their own power, and everyone starts out with nothing. Everyone's tech trees are different, but it's all on you from here. So yeah, like if you go over to Central Europe, their buildings that they're able to construct right away, much more advanced, much more powerful, industrializing right off the bat. And they also have the larger populations is the other thing. We, however, in South America, we're pretty underdeveloped. Oh, look at that. Private sector building a textile mill. In Santiago, we don't have the infrastructure for this, and oh my god, the money. Come on, gold mine, build faster. Okay, we got the next port, and the ships are being an issue. Really? No, we just need more people in them, and we need more fabric. God damn it, you guys, how do you use so much fabric? Okay, and even though it said it was gold rating amount of money for that they would pay for the fruit, they haven't. So unfortunately, that fruit stand has been a waste of time. So trusting this thing, not the best. Alright, we got several things. A foreign manifesto. The recently translated works of... Oh my god. Panteleimon Karas... No. Has become popular within the movement to enact cultural exclusion. This relationship has developed to the point of, no, openly endorsing the movement. Struggle is an international one. The foreign interference ought to be punished. No, international. Get more people. Undeserved blame. Some South Andean people are unfairly blaming the poor living conditions in Santiago on their Afro-Caribbean neighbors. We must live together. We're running out of authority. Or ignore it. Are they a large population within our territory? Where will it show me? Keep going back. There we go. They still have less than 2,000 people here. We're gonna ignore it. Mandatory service. The cotton gin has been unlocked. Again, that would be super helpful if we had any cotton down here. The best we can do is animal farms. Nope, we're also going to have to get that next port built up right now. Oh my god, gold mine. I hope when you get here, you're going to give us a good amount of money. Empiricism has been unlocked. And it looks like Arnesia will be known for its tools, really. Did I destroy them in all the... Yeah, I did destroy them in all the other locations. That's fine. It would give a strong point for Arnesia. Arnesia. No, there's no N in that. Araucania. Okay. Yep, that's the word. It's getting closer and closer. Let me drop you down to 20. That will give us a bit more time. Come on, the first gold mine's here. First gold mine's here, come on. And bravo, there goes. Now, get your assets in there. Find me the gold. Please. Go in there. There you go. Get your butts in. Over here in Santiago, Araucania. Wood is becoming harder and harder. This thing is completely filled out. I know. You hear that, guys? There's jobs over here. They are not going for it. Is wood that hard to come by? 71? Yeah, no, apparently. Jesus. Okay, but we do have a textile mill, which is probably a very terrible idea because we don't have any fabric. Not having cotton plantations is really hurting us. Now, the one downside of this as well is that having no superpowers to fall back onto, we don't have a piggy bank, so to say, to just kind of come over. It's like, excuse me, sir, may I please have some more? Or more accurately, excuse me, sir, I have this load of garbage that's called debt. Can you take it off me? I'll owe you something. And that's usually what we would do in this situation. Unfortunately, not this time. The duel! Tomas Pineda and Mariano Altamirano. Hated intelligentsia. Oh, God. This could actually do us quite a lot because we would have a chance to re-roll our military guy. At the same time, we would lose our agitator. Oh, yeah. Before I do this, though. No, it's still 18%. They're still against it. I'll take a gamble here. Damn it. Gambles never work. Alright. So, if that's the case, who's the new head of the intelligentsia? Oh, no, wait, that's right. It was just the agitator. Never mind. Sato de Mar formed. Okay. Do you guys just not want to work in here? Are you not having the qualifications? It just says unable to hire. We'll try again later. Okay. There you go. Now you're starting to get people. Belarus is improving relations. Where is Belarus? Not Belarus, Belarus. Norway, Britain. Never mind. Thought I heard something. Okay. Yeah, I don't like this. Now the private sector is going into our industrial buildings instead of the rural buildings, which I would prefer them doing. Oh, God. I have no idea how to escape this. Because our main hits are the ports. Unacceptable government. I know. I'm trying to find something that you guys would like. That will become illegitimate. No, we can't do that then. Who's in support of this? Just the intelligentsia. And unfortunately, our two most powerful factions are against it. What about racial segregation? So wait, I don't get this. They're okay with trying to push forward cultural exclusion but not segregation. Because if we can get segregation, that will get the middle class on our side. Okay. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I didn't expect myself to get this right on the first try. Yeah, they don't want any of these things. Oh, hey, they want grain. Huh. Ah, but wait, the bureaucracy is killing us. Let me see. Interest, military wages. Oh, unrealized taxes. No, so bureaucracy isn't really hurting us. Never mind. I was thinking maybe, okay, we're not just getting taxes. Nope. The problem is interest is now high enough that it's become a legitimate problem. But see, look at how high our investment pool is. I guess we have no choice but to build a tooling workshop in here. Okay, so maybe instead next time, I know it's not really the end, but we're still learning this, and right now I'm not seeing a way out of this. If I drop it, yeah, see, even if I drop this money here, that's not enough to get us out. Balls. Balls, 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 balls. Okay. And of course, the other issue is that we don't have enough wood. But the problem is, we don't have the infrastructure. Turn you there. What am I sitting at? You... I think you go up to 5 if I'm correct. Which has both infrastructure and available workforce for new private constructions. That's fine. Oh god, it's approaching. A donation of knowledge. Oh god, I mean, yeah, that would be wonderful, but we literally cannot have it. That paper consumption would kill us beyond all belief. Don't give them a platform. And, I mean, we're getting some people, not a lot though. We are getting some money here. Sure, just give me all of them. Man, I haven't been this confused playing this game since I first started. Okay, we have intensive agriculture. Which, if we do that, increases our consumption of grain, but it does give us a nice chunk of fabric increase. Yep, we are in default. And we can't construct anything. Which is weird, because the private sector can still go. Oh, that went wrong. Oh, excuse me, that went down the wrong way. Coming. improved relations. I mean, it is sort of going down. We can only hope that as more and more get built, it will fix that. West County improved relations. The whale industry is closed. Yeah, that's fine. I don't suppose you're like super filthy rich, and you might be partaking of something? No. Where is that thing? Damage relations, expel relations, improve relations. Take on debt. Yep, nope, no one wants to take on my debt. It is almost 1 million strong worth of debt, so that would make sense. Why are we building dye workshops when there's literally no demand for it? And unfortunately, as you can see right here, total waste. The problem is that if I take away my construction sector, I would also lose the only thing that could possibly save me from my default. Now see, you have no problem getting these people over here. Let me, mercantile interventionism is everything, so yeah, no, okay. We're just gonna cover everything, that's fine, I suppose. Now, will you build up anymore after this? No new state has efficient infrastructure. Oh, it's the infrastructure. Okay. Well, I mean, if that's the case, let me get rid of those. We don't need them. Let me declare bankruptcy. Because I don't see a way out of that. Over here. This will get us with the industrialists in here. Control. We're probably going to have to open up our borders just to get in more people. Well, actually, wait. Before I do that. Wait, I don't need that. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I was thinking of something else. The oligarchy would have no problem stepping in. But again, if I can avoid it, I would rather prefer the land voting. Which, let's just go right here. Okay, I think one mistake that we did do for sure is that we kind of just wanted to research our own thing. It looks like technology has really increased in the amount of effort you have to put into it. So it's better that we just kind of bolster whatever tech is being spread around automatically. Pardon me 1 sec. Alright, I figure you wouldn't want to hear me coughing again. Democracy. Okay, so with that we have the land voting. There's medical degrees, no, show me production. Steelworking, sure, why not? Give me that. Lathe has been done. Financial sector. Okay. 163 weeks. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay. And these things are no longer really profitable. Yeah, we're hurting for money now. Let's get rid of them. I'm going to be so upset if that was what was causing us to go into so much default. Which, by the looks of it, it was. Oh my god. Okay, okay, live and learn. Live and learn. Unfortunately, our plans to try and take on the Andes is just being postponed further and further, and unfortunately, the more we do that, the stronger they get. Uh-oh. The industrialists are wanting to try and declare a revolution. This is what I get for inviting them in. The good thing is, they are not where our military is stationed, so if we want to knock them down a peg, this is the perfect chance. Representing his constituents and the landowners, Santiago de la Cruz is issued a formal petition to the Santiago government to pass the local police forces. How much, you're neutral. Yes, noble privileges starts at -5. And this is only a -2. Legitimacy, we're already questionable as is, that's fine. Okay, well, unfortunately, the intelligentsia have lost their momentum. Actually, no, they're at a 15%. Where are they? That's still not bad. Okay, hold on. So we won't stop supporting them, but instead, cancel you and cancel you. There you go. Our authority is back up. The rural folks deactivated the old ways penalty. That's good. Harass this flood. Struggling people in Santiago have been desperately trying to get their hands on any food they can. Dire warnings of a turnip winter have been spreading throughout the region. At least food substitutes fill people's stomach, plus 2% morality. Try to increase food production by any means. Agricultural tax income minus 33%. Civil war drops by -10%. And 10% for agriculture and plantations throughput. We cannot do anything for Santiago. No, we're not doing that. Try to increase food production at any cost. I can only hope that we have enough people here to man this tooling workshop. And then we put them onto the gold. That gold may be what saves us. We will need another port. And let me guess, we're going to need another shipyard. Yep. Covert agitation. Revolutionary sympathizers have begun to agitate for anti-government causes in the barracks in Santiago. The armed forces must be loyal to the state above all else. Minus 5% civil war. Armed forces get +2 to relations. Okay. Those who control the soldiers control the nation. Progress increases by 5% for civil war. Servicemen get radical, and barracks get minus 10% throughput. Nope. The armed forces must remain loyal. See, we have this massive investment pool that we can't touch without construction sectors, and steelworking has been researched. No! Damn it. We lost our interest in France and Octiania. But, I guess that's to be fair, we kind of did stop a lot of our importing routes. We kept our exporting routes. Alright. What's our next research? What do we got? We have artillery there. Medical degrees here. Oh, we'll go for medical degrees, because that will give us charity hospitals. Vultures upon Acargus. Opportunistic members of the rural folks have defected to the industrialist cause. That doesn't make sense, but okay. Sure. Well, we'll take the lower one so that they'll get less support. And, oh my god, it just takes so long to recover from declaring bankruptcy. Imperial Circle has formed. Patagonia. Oh, Jesus, they're already onto fucking artillery and shit. But they don't have a proper military yet. So that's good news for us. Come on. There's has a decent amount of food. Okay. Can I see your markets? There you go. Dies. And just no, just show me the markets. There we go. You got plenty of fish, plenty of sugar. No, it would be this stuff further along here. More sugar. Dyes and wine. You got grain. You have fruits and ooh, look at you with your fabrics. Unfortunately, we can't bring it in too much closer because they're so far away. Oh well. Alright, we're almost done with our credit. Rural folks are sowing discord. Rural folk are furious with the government, and it seems that they may join the current revolution if we cannot appease them. We can give them 10%. What is their clout at right now? They're only at 7.2%. Yeah, we'll give them concessions for right now. How's the government looking? Pretty dismal. What's new? Okay, we can switch over to a presidential republic. Now, my thing is like, we can switch over to these other things, but we just don't have the knowledge on how to actually use it properly. Our society research is dismal, as you can see. Yeah, I already know that. I want to improve this. But this is why I always kind of turned off private construction, because it split your investment pool. So you never actually got to use your investment pool for your things. It's always for whatever the private sector wanted. Heavy-handedness. Diego de la Santa Cruz mistook an enemy in the Petit Bourgeois after accusing them with false charges. Moderates in the Petit Bourgeois defected to the industrialist cause. You dick. Okay. Their bedfellows may not be so accommodating. 50% the bourgeois get, 5% political interest group, strength and attraction. Industrialists get the same thing. Or for Horacio Gamera, gets defection backfired. Or Diego de la Santa Cruz could stand down. Minus 5% civil war. He's the landowners. Yeah, no. We'll use this chance as well to weaken the landowners. More so than they already are. Oh my god, look at that. We're in the green. We're in the positive. How much longer do we have to suffer? Declared, we got 8 years left. Okay. Okay. But that's fine. Intelligentsia have issued demands. Same thing as before, it's just the intelligentsia now. Make certain concessions in order to protect the public welfare and preserve liberty. If not, they hint that more drastic actions may be taken. Yeah, this will give them some even more clout. I'm trying to bolster you asses. Stop fighting me on this. I'm trying to help. Standard of living modifier for the Afro-Carabineos. Nah, I don't really care about that. So I guess technically what we could do is that we can build a construction sector on and off, and that will help build other things while we split up this. Greed is good. Alejandro de Vidal and the industrialists of Santiago have delivered a declaration of intent. All industry production to cease until an amiable government is installed. Negotiates for some substance operations, 200 expenses. Santiago gets negotiate for substance, minus 50% manufacturing industry. That would hurt the shipyards. And 3 to these guys for being happy. Open new factories with our own administrators. That would certainly send in. Or send in the jackboots. The problem is the middle strata would be going for it. Anti-nationalization fury. Alright. No. I'll just open up new factories. Fine. And we'll do a total bender. The Supreme Stalker. Hello and welcome back. It's going good. It's going confused, I should say, as we try and relearn again after they changed Victoria 3. The mob approaches. Belligerent crowds have been getting increasingly provocative when confronted by troops in Los Rios. Hardliners in the government are demanding tougher responses, while doves are calling for troops to stand down as the first hopeful step in de-escalation. Disperse the crowds by force, or order the troops to stand down. We will never turn our guns against our people if we can avoid it. We will back down. But if they are misguided, if they are misled, then it is only proper that we lead them back to the true Santiagan way. They will learn of our peaceful ways by force. For we shall build our own nation with blackjack and hookers too. Why? Because that's what Bender would do. Wait, Bender's South American, or was he Mexican? I forget. It's been a while since I watched Futurama, but I think there's like a whole episode where Bender something Rodriguez is his name, and he was like, no, I was made and born in Mexico, or some shit like that. It seems that the petite burghers are determined to extract concessions. Okay, same thing as before. No, if you guys will just calm down, we'll get something going. I wonder if this is what the people up top feel like. Well, no, they probably feel even better because they actually are enjoying those riches. Oh my god, we almost got it built. We don't have the iron for that, but we can build some. Come on, medical degrees. Alright, we can get the charity hospitals now. I'm not too interested in canneries. Artillery's fine. Stock exchange, yeah, we'll go for that because that will give us our market access price. If you hold still, thank you. Market access price. Apparently, this is a very good one for the local pricing. I have no idea. It still confuses the hell out of me, but I just go with it. Catholic Church calls for intervention. Oh my god, not you two. I don't want oligarchy, but unfortunately, I can't get land voting. Shouldn't I have been able to get that with, yeah, democracy. A fort in a sea of anger. Mobs have surrounded an arsenal in Los Rios, threatening to seize the arms and munitions stored within. While the guards are staving off attacks for now, if no relief is sent, then the arsenal will fall to insurrectionists. Relief column will escalate tensions a little, but it's necessary. The mob can be emboldened by surrender, but we need to take a risk. It doesn't say we shoot our people, just saying. Couldn't see last night. The commander refuses to accept terms, and firing continues from both the arsenal and the emplacements. Oh, okay, no, we are shooting at each other. One last blast, I sprung out of bed and went onto my knees to pray. Praise that I've never prayed before. We'll fall back for now. We don't really have anything over here that is too concerning. The most that they have is some farms. So this is even more confusing how it's the industrialists trying to wage war against us in the location and state with the highest farm density. Is it? Oh, no, Santiago is. Either way, they have no major manufacturing industry over here. They have a fishing industry. In the hands of the state, did he smash his head into the cell wall? Was he tortured to death? The official story that the industrialist-affiliated revolutionary died from cholera convinces only the gullible and the willfully blind. Only one thing is for certain, his supporters are livid and they are out for blood. Murderers, cried the crowd. Or, only God and the warden knows for sure. Let us kindly ask the latter. Well, they would definitely cry murderers for sure. Ah, yes, now we're starting to work on some gold. Look at that. Look, see? People working in the tooling shop. Thank God. We have a new agitator. Who are you? Oh, God, a Democrat. Nah, he's fine. He's South Andean, so that's good. Damn it, he's joining the movement to get the oligarchy here. What is the power of the industrialist? 25. Oof. Alright, it's not the way I wanted it to go, but I don't think we have a choice in the matter anymore. We'll go ahead and begin to bring in the industrialists into full power. There we go. Okay, and you guys, do we need more wood? No, we're actually doing fine on wood now. It's amazing what happens when you remove those construction sectors. Consuming 75 wood at a time? Yeah, no, that's a little high demand. Okay, we still have plenty of that. Alright, I am confident enough. Well, wait, hang on. Let's let this thing tell me instead. Where would be a good place for construction? Santiago or Los Rios? We'll go for Santiago. Move you up here. Because now, as well, we can actually get these guys some sawmills. Unfortunately, it is going to split our construction capabilities from 20 to 11 if this construction sector is filled all the way. Let me see. Okay, okay. Is it 20 battalions? How are they fielding 20 battalions? Ooh, they got hussars as well. I don't want to stop on this. We need to keep going, otherwise we're just going to be stuck behind. All right, let's give our people. We had a little bit of turmoil. Let's give our people something to unite behind. Let's go ahead and launch an attack against Antofagasta. I have to read that one very slowly, otherwise how I say it will come out very inappropriately by Twitch TOS. Defeat admitted. Eduardo Latore's arguments have been publicly defeated, forcing him to turn his gaze to more advantageous things. A faction in the armed forces have thrown their weight behind the oligarchy law. Well, have been publicly defeated. Wait, this is the agitator who is in support of oligarchy. Why would he be defeated? Never mind. Celebrations are in order. Landowners get +2 or run a line out in the papers. We don't have a paper mill, so I don't know how we're supposed to do that. A champion of the people, 20 popularity, only for 5 years. Enactment success chance up by 5. Enactment success chance up by 10. Yeah, no, celebrations are in order. We'll go with that. And the private sector wasted no time whatsoever and is immediately starting to build again. Fabric came up in high demand once more. Artillery's fine. Okay. And bureaucracy's holding. Did you... Okay, yes you did. Antofagasta, war has been declared. Alrighty. It should be a relatively easy war. They only have 4,000 to defend against our 20. Broken supply... Oh, we both got broken supply lines right off the bat. Going. Still good. Alright, he's exhausted now. It's actually better than our broken supply lines. And now we're in pursuit, and he's in a controlled retreat. Alright, so that's only a matter of time before our general takes it. Losing your rank. Yeah, what's new? Okay, what's new? Alright, we have to be a little bit concerned about our military powers, because if we're looking to expand up all the way to North India, we need more. I can build the arms industry, but can I turn my men into proper soldiers? Where's that upgrade button? There you are. No, we don't. Oh yeah, raise. We need the line infantry technology. Dry docks. Let's focus on stock exchange, then we'll help out with dry docks and just kind of speed through these things. Try and get to line infantry if we can. Especially against like La Plaza. Usually over here from previous playthroughs. Language in classrooms. Patagonian students sometimes use their native language in Santiago in schools. Some have called for teachers to penalize the use of these languages, forcing children to speak the official language of Santiago. 10% of Patagonian pops in Santiago become more radical, but we get 20% assimilation and 20% radicals from discrimination. Patagonians, we only have 119,000, and this is only their children. I don't think it counts that, though. I think it counts everyone as all in one. Or, their language is part of their heritage. Santiago gets linguistic freedom. Minus 20% radicals from discrimination. Minus 10% assimilation. And the Burgoys and the church don't like it. No. We will create a uniting factor for all of us, and language is one of the best uniting factors you can get. Alright. The stock exchange is good. And now we're on to the dry docks. Alright. The place with a very tricky name has surrendered. Let's go ahead. Oh my god, look at all the materials that they were trying to take from us. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. What are all these trade routes? Do we just inherit the trade routes of the old conquered nations? Is that what that is? Alright, let's go ahead and begin incorporating them. We do have iron, so let's actually give that iron a use. Bring it over here, so this way that there is some point to it. Faster than 1 speed, please. Oh, I guess we should... Yeah, we have the people here. Going. Get those people moving. Oh god, we're in the red again by a lot. A common cost. Seeking to discredit Santiago de la Cruz during a speech on oligarchy, a heckler inspired by Eduardo Latorre inquired about bread prices. Santiago de la Cruz asked a nearby grocer. Shock tactics are unbecoming of this nation. Gets public faux pas. Minus 10% political group strength. He is for the armed forces. 5% interest group political strength, 10% interest group attraction, plus 20 popularity, and 10% success chance. We're at 35%. Or we should peruse the laws for faults. 1% of all South Andean pops in Santiago become loyalists. Yeah, no, we'll pursue. If my people tell me to double check my work as I am serving them, I will double check it. At the same time, I expect you to pay your taxes or you're going to jail. You know, the usual stuff that governments and people in power tell you. Okay, the iron is coming in, and that should give us plenty of tools for everyone, not to mention the other one that we secured here. Those all down. More and more gold coming our way. So usually a perfect blend would be the silver stacks like this. One full column with only a single coin on the other side. That means there's plenty of demand that people will always be working there, but it's profitable enough that people won't look elsewhere. On other things that are like solo producers, like say the livestock ranches, when they produce the fabrics and the meat and the fertilizer, those are the ones that you want at the lowest you can get them. because although this one provides money through it, it also consumes grain, and kind of actually really this is actually working pretty good, because with how it is, grain is necessary, but it's not impossible to get. Excuse me. Impossible to get. And we want a lot of fabrics. But by doing this, we're actually building this for the fabrics, and the meat and the fertilizer just kind of comes along as a bonus. So that's kind of the benefit of when you have multi-producing buildings compared to single-producing buildings like, say, the wheat farms. Because if that product is worthless, that product's worthless, and no one will want to work there. Seeking support among his sympathizers, Eduardo Latorre has organized a boycott against the oligarchy law. On the day it was to begin, there was barely any sign it had been declared at all. Inform the printers about this blunder. Okay. The only reason I'm not going after him is because that would hurt our military. And our military is very close to getting that military goods cost penalty. And now that military goods actually do cost a lot, that's a very painful penalty. Everyone has a price for fealty. Legislator appreciation donation. Santiago gets another 100. We have 67,000 in reserve, so that's not terrible. And we have more gold mines being made, so that's not terrible either. 5% increase. Landowners up by 2. Yep, everyone has a price for fealty. I don't really care about the meat, so we'll turn that down and increase your pastures for more fabrics. I do believe we just built a gold mine right there. Yes, we did. 2 more to go. And just like that, our money is returning to us. Hello, bud. Have you come to visit again? The cat is doing his morning patrols through the house. Cultural exclusion. Still got a ways to go, but it's getting there. It's now at 42% acceptance rate. Unfortunately, the middle class, who is our strongest class, along with the church, is against it. What's this? Afro-Caribbean people are having a hard time getting employed in Santiago due to the prejudices of some South Andean employers. Oh, hey, look at that. You guys made it over 2,000. Work is for everyone. It's up to the boss to decide who to hire. Authority. We should be able to do that. Work is for everyone. As long as they have sworn allegiance to South Andean, are born to South Andia, they are ours, and therefore will be taken care of. Unless we can't, and then you're fucked. Oh, jeez. Speaking of... because if we get oligarchy enabled... What if I get the church in here? There you are. And what about you guys? That won't really give me a lot. That one gets me 300, 4,700, 500, 1,390. Next, there we go, line infantry. That's what I'm looking for. Now, the other thing is, we're actually going to need another iron mine for said line infantry. I am hoping we can research it by the time we build those things are necessary. And we should. That should be more than enough time to get there. We have unrealized taxes. Government goods for government buildings is pretty high. Government wages is pretty high. Military wages is high. Losses from nationally owned buildings. Okay. So there's actually a penalty whenever we build an unproductive building? Like here? That kind of sucks, but okay, I kind of get it as well. Unfortunately, this is kind of what it becomes as well in this style, is that where you're literally just number crunching, staring at a screen, waiting for numbers to go higher and higher. I will suggest that we're doing well enough, and what's that? Nothing important. We'll go ahead and get another construction sector. Okay, so what I think happened in the beginning was that we built our construction sectors a little too much, and we didn't have enough wood to keep up with it, because at 75 each, it's 150 wood that we need, and I can tell you already, we definitely did not have that much. The other problem was the fabrics. Oh, also, let's go ahead and give you the tools, because now you'll get more people in here. Demand for iron goes up. Keep going. Yeah, there we go. Now we're starting to get some bigger bucks. And the second construction sector is a go. Let's see how much this will hurt us. Negative 90. Negative 400. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad at all, especially when we have another gold mine on the way. The problem will come from the port being built, because that's another government building. Juju is building up again. Let's see, is there any? Yes, Potosi, Tarapacá. Okay, if we can just kind of slowly but surely absorb the smaller states. Hold on real quick. Let's be smart about this. Okay, Potosi may sign with them, but that's no concern. Potosi is no threat to us. So yeah, let's go ahead and keep on moving. As for you guys, I'll just go ahead and disband you. You'll be absorbed into the first army. And that's usually how I expand my military as well in the beginning. By taking out the smaller nations and absorbing their military into the first army. And then just kind of slowly keep moving forward. Now, don't get me wrong, that can also backfire on you, because some of their units may be more primitive than yours, or vice versa. Oh my god, we got so many people here in the financial districts. And that one tobacco farm in Santiago is providing them so much money. Along with those 2 lumber yards as well. Everything else is only in the hundreds. Patrick. Whilst the government debates the merits of oligarchy, several newspapers have published polemics by Edward Latorre trying to invoke an obscure law against it. Lawyers affiliated with the Catholic Church pointed out said law is invalid. Strike this useless law, modernize this alongside oligarchy. Juan de la Santa Cruz of the Catholic Church, quick-witted magnetism. And we get some more success. Alright. And war begins. We are on to adaptation for oligarchy. And let me guess, you guys are going to have like one big battle. Oh, no, you're going to have another one. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, look at that. Juju is having a revolution. All that gold just sitting there unattended, unloved. How can we ever live with ourselves without gold untouched? Alrighty, on to the next lot of what we got. I don't need that there. I don't need sulfur mines. Line infantry is a go. Alright, so that takes care of that. Mechanical tools, sure. Get rid of that one. We don't need that. That one and that one. Come on, go away. Alright, what else we got? Unacceptable government. Yeah. Still wait on oligarchy. Tools are still good. Alright, you are going up. Romanticism unlocked. Alright. So this is actually working out pretty well now. I think what it was before was that we just didn't have the materials needed to build. Alright, Potosi. Let me see. Santa Cruz may join you in the defense if they do. Let me see. Desirable allies. And you also have Ornikia. Ornikia has even more allies. Juju sort of has some desirable allies. Okay. Okay, well, we need to get enough bureaucracy to incorporate this place. Either way. Cultural state. We need 2 more before we can form the South Andean National State. The Amiria people, unfortunately, are thinking to secede. Well, we're just going to have to show them that that's a terrible idea through peaceful, calm negotiation. Ah, fuck it, load the cannon. Alright, that was the last gold mine for Santiago. Tools, are you... Yeah, you just need more people over here. We have the people? Yes, we do. The only thing we still can't get, for whatever reason, is aristocrats. We now have the oligarchy. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and bring these guys. Get us a semi-decent government. Let's go ahead and try and enact charity hospitals. Patagonian attitude worsened. Toward us has worsened and is now wary, previously cooperative. As a result of increasing ideological differences with Santiago. Okay, that's fine. Church activated both of its bonuses, but the industrialists deactivate the capitalist bonus for job creators. Okay. I kind of always wish that there was a way that I can almost make this cost 0. But I don't think there is. The best you can do is just provide enough materials that the price just kind of evens out or cheapens out. No. Why is iron an issue? Who is using our iron? Ah! Patagonia is freaking taking our iron. That's what's going on. I need to get protectionism going. I wish there was also a way that I can just mass say protect all of our materials so that no one else may get it. There is this one where we can go for protect domestic supply. But the problem is we have to do that for like every single thing individually. You're incorporated. You still need time. You guys need that port. Santa Fe is improving relations. Where are you? You do have an alliance with La Pampa. You guys haven't really built much. To be fair, they can't build much. But if I can get good relations with them, because relations with Buenos Aires fell through. We didn't get anything out of that, unfortunately. But if we can get Santa Fe and La Pampa on our side and make alliances or defensive alliances with both of them, that will connect us together so that we can trade with each other. And if we do that, hopefully they'll give us some decent agricultural goods. Health taxes. Hold on, slow down. With the calls for some form of healthcare system, many are questioning where the money for setting up the new healthcare system will come from. Some are suggesting simply taking it out of our tax funds, while others insist the government should find another way to cover the costs. Take it from the tax fund. Santiago gets healthcare tax, minus 200 tax income, minus 2 approval from the industrialist, but 20% success chance. The government should cover the costs. 400 goes against us, but 30% increase to enactment success, and we can get by without it. during enactment of the next law. Okay, so this one's only temporary until this thing is done. That's fine. There it goes. Alright, so negative 600. And of course, building this port is going to hurt us again. We do have a shipyard being built, so the cost of clippers should be reduced. Ow. Mechanical tools, researched. I don't really care about factual distillation, really. But I will go for some mass communication for some more authority. Prison dual, furnitures, steel tools, tooling shops, sulfite pulpwood paper mills, slaughterhouses get livestock ranches, leads to railways. Okay. Desperate allies. The proposal for charity hospitals has sat in a deadlock. The church has advocated for enlisting Eduardo Latorre's assistance in rallying the armed forces in favor of the government. Isn't this the guy we were tearing apart just a little while ago? Make overtures to the undecided. Armed forces get 15% attraction group. Santiago gets 20% increase to charity hospitals. Slander the opposition into oblivion. Gets negative 25. Andres Agreda gets negative 20, and interest group loses power. Forge ahead without them. We can win. The church gets 30% increase. Nah, we'll make overtures to the undecided. Urban center is rising. We're starting to get some transportation as well. And how is the world at large? Anyone standing out? Doesn't look like it, really. At a certain point, I don't know what it is, but it's almost like just a powder keg explodes, and at a certain point during these games, everything just suddenly starts to change into a single color. Monkey 12B, Victoria flag, sometime be unreal. Yeah, sometimes the flags don't make any sense at all. Carlos Minta exiled from La Pampa. Yeah, that's fine. So, we get that. Oh, God. Negative 1,000. Gold discover in Antofagasta. That's good. Yeah, the good thing about over here, essentially almost the entire eastern strip of South America has gold. Like almost every single one here. Araucania has gold, Santiago has gold. Look, and look, there it goes. We just discovered it in Araucania. How many fields? Okay, only the one field. That's fine. Antofagasta, Tucumán, Jujuy, Potosi, La Plaza, Lima, Caramaca. I think Ecuador as well. No. Either way, there is a lot of gold here. Public address goes awry. Oh boy. What was meant as a routine speech about the merits of charity hospitals by Andres Agreda has quickly devolved into a public relations disaster for the church. It is the fault of this poorly thought out proposal. Andres Agreda must take the blame for this setback. Hapless ordered. He's the church, but he's a traditionalist member of the church. I don't really care about that. Or scrap the current draft and make a show of a rewrite. We're really close already. We're at 64%. The church would lose a little bit of strength. He would lose a little popularity. But this would bring us closer and closer, bring us to 74%. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. It would be our first setback of 3. And I was thinking, it's like, maybe I should expand my construction sectors to build more, but already the fabric there is not holding too well, and we still, unfortunately, do not have urban... We don't have urban planning? Are you shitting me? Really? Oh, wait, that's right. It's urbanization up there now first. How long would it take me to research this on my own? 35 months on my own. Damn, the Shadow World doesn't hold back. Bunch of population is living below the minimum expected standard. Okay, the law is finally starting to progress into consideration. Shouldn't be that long before it goes into assent and then acceptance. Do I have dye fields? Yes, I do. So, you know what? Might as well put them to use. You guys go ahead and start giving me that. I know, you'll complain about dye not being there. Wait, how does not having dye affect my iron? Communications unlocked. What the hell happened? Why did you all leave? Oh my god, this is the annoying part. I'm trying to keep people in the buildings to keep working them. Why? Fogasta recently failed to hire additional employees and will try again later. Why did you fail to hire people? On the Manor House in Fogasta, with 3 qualifying shopkeepers aren't willing to work for now, the wages are low. I don't know what else to do about that aside from building more, which just takes so long. And then we can like speed up our building by trying to build more construction sectors, but that's just more money. We got another defamatory article. Afro-Caribbeans, yeah. Oh my god, this is like, the other populations who have been here before you have literally bred more than you. Literally, let's see, we start the game in 1836, I believe. Literally, within 20 years, you guys have only doubled your population. No, not even doubled, because you were actually less than that. Okay, I'll give them credit. I'll give them credit. They are 200 more than they were doubled. Either way, we're going to ignore that because I don't care about a population that's 0.19% of my people. Plain and simple. Oh my goodness me, urban planning. Yes, get that. What's more, that will give us some free infrastructure as well, so we don't have to rely on the ports. Which is a shame too, because we need another one here. Well, actually, wait, if that's the case, let's not build that one. See, keep going, and where are my privates? Another log camp in Los Rios. See, the other problem is that I don't like about the private building is that the private buildings will slowly be able to just take over everything because there's no way a human can stay on top of every single building being done in this game, especially when you get into like a super empire. And if I'm not mistaken, hold on, you require hardwood as well, don't you? Yes, okay. Well, we got this place for that, so when the time comes. More for you. And then... Okay, so we can get steel tools. Charity hospitals are a go, along with the army reserves. The education access can go higher. Laws, the poor laws, migration control, charity hospitals. That's our health system. The form of government. A 3% chance of going. However, it is endorsed by everyone except the church, but the church likes us so much that there'll still be game for it. Let's do it. Sorry, oligarchy, I gave you power, and now I'm going to take it away by bringing in the parliamentary republic. Oh yeah, that's going to change all sorts of things. Activate the treasury bonds, activate the middle managers, activate noblesse obligée, avant-garde, and Really, it was only the church, and even then, they only deactivated their main penalty, which was the Be Fruitful and Multiply. But we still have Divine Right, so that works. Also, why are you having difficulties getting iron? Ah, okay, it's 3 gold fields. Okay, that took a lot of people. But we also have our own iron mines here. So might as well build that for Santiago. Yeah, no, even if we do get urban plan, I think we're gonna need another port. Move you right there. Who should have the other one? Give this one to Los Rios. You're fine right there. Go ahead and get you another port. The wood is coming in. Close that, close that. So that'll bring us to 26. If they do get enough people in there, because sometimes they won't have enough people. Chacal is improving relationships. Sure. However, Santa Fe doesn't really like him. Or I should say, they don't like Santa Fe. Tulsi, Juju now has an alliance with Santa Cruz, unfortunately. Let's see. Okay, good. Santa Cruz doesn't feel anything about them. Kenya does feel something about them. What's their army? 8? They got 12 now. And Potosi is part of it, right? Yes. Okay. We have the money a little bit. Yeah, no. I'll take a gamble. We'll go for it. Send in the army. Disband the second one. Let the first army absorb it. Alright, 23,000 against 13. It's pretty much closer than I would really care for, but we work with what we got. And not to mention, guns are coming soon. And by soon, I mean months at a time. Monkey 12B. Can you sometimes play as Chechia and win in 1848? Oh, that's probably impossible for me. Mainly because I don't think I've ever played over there. Where I've played in South Africa, South America, North America, Australia. But other than that, I haven't played anywhere else. So I have no experience with the other groups. And the door is opening. Hi, Cat. You coming to patrol again? Come on. There we go. Alright. We got centralization up here. Fractal Distillation. Paddle Streamer. I don't have a navy. I don't care about that. We'll go for centralization then. Basically, Wild Chesic peasants in arms. That sounds like the average Chesic then. Alright, how's the battle going? Broken supply line. Great. Great first message from the front lines. Surprise maneuver, pursuit. Okay, the good thing is no one else came to their assistance. I mean, to be fair, we've conquered all this land essentially with a bunch of crazy people with just guns and spears and knives. Did I ever build that, where are you? No, I didn't. Okay. I'm about to say, my bureaucracy is still in the red. Did I ever build that thing? Obviously, I haven't. And we still need to incorporate Tarapacá and however much Potosi will last us. You really have a habit of having your supply lines broken. Alrighty, Potosi is ours. Go ahead and cancel all these ones right here. We don't need them. And we're going to need 20.9 for you guys. Let's see. Everyone just randomly builds tool workshops. It's not going to help you. Alright. Now, the other issue is that the army of Potosi needs to be merged with the first army. Give them time to recover their ranks, and look at that. We went from having an army of 20 to an army of 35. God, I really wish there was a cotton farm somewhere that we can take advantage of. Okay, the arms factory is being built. What we got in the private sector? More logging camps and Tukuman and fishing wharves. Does Tukuman have the infrastructure? No, it doesn't. Why are you building one here? The banana plantation came around. That's nice. And speaking of, okay, we need one more state, and then we can declare the South Andean national state, and then we can wage war properly without the other powers around us interfering. The problem will be when we get into Grand Colombia and have to unite the North Andeans with the South Andeans. The Patagonians are still present. They're not as strong, but they're still there. Oop. Industrialists petition the government for free trade. We would lose money if we did this. Offer them no migration control as a compromise. They must understand the present situation does not allow for this. We will see what we can do. Okay, now I will say this only because I believe it's important. The mods are not just Shattered World. There is also a faster assimilation mod that I have. Because I believe the assimilation is just too fucking slow. Way too slow and way too much of a problem. And also, I do see now, again, why the fuck are my notifications not alerting me? Monkey 12B, thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Okay, I'll go for no migration controls just because we need more people, and hopefully that will attract the Europeans over here. African people are having a hard time getting employed in Antofagasta due to prejudices of some of the South Andean employers. If I do this, what's 5% of 1,002 something? Okay, also, let me double check this again. Less than 3,000. I don't care. The government is unacceptable once again. We could get the Burgoys in here. I'm going to stop bolstering the intelligentsia. That fell through. There's no support from them. Diego misses cabinet meeting. Prince Diego has missed a cabinet meeting of his government, and their cabinet members were unable to come to a conclusion on how to proceed. Diego, what's wrong? Oh, dude, he's 63 years old. How's our heir? Experience, reckless. That's not bad. Maybe he just accidentally slept in. This is unacceptable behavior for our prince. Hey, our prince has led us through a bankruptcy era in our lives. You take that back. Look at all that investment pool being improperly used. I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. The next game we play of this, I'm gonna fix that. Oh, we can upgrade our construction sectors. If that's the case, I'll cancel the Los Rios one, and I will pump up our iron production here, and then we'll turn those ones into that. Ooh, 57. Okay, nice. Which means Los Rios probably does not need... no, it's only got 2. Let's give them one of the ship ports. Okay, so if I switch over to iron frames... Less wood, less fabric, 95 iron. And each one is what, 20? Come on. Yeah, 20. So we're going for 90. And we don't have any benefits for 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. And I'm hoping the 2 from here will instead be used to bolster up the arms industry. We'll switch over these logging camps to hardwood, and that would cover us there. What's wrong with you? You need fabric? I'm working on it. Oh god, and we still need the government administration building. Paperwork right there. However, I mean, slowly but surely we're raising up there. We went from being 400th place to now 27th place as a major power, which means, yes, we have our interest back. All right. Let's see if we can go ahead and track some of those guys. And we'll go for Gran Colombia now as well. Maybe we can attract some of the North Andeans. Centralization is acquired, which should mean... Yes, now we just need paper. Alright. What's your next item? Atmospheric engine. Yes, go for that. That will boost up our gold production. We just need to get coal, which should be in Los Rios, right? Yeah. Nope, close that. Close that. Government, I still don't have anything that they would be happy with. And how many guns do you produce? I should check that. 30 compared to our 29. Okay, that'll just be underneath it. We can also upgrade you guys to Corsairs. Oh, but that's 2 guns compared to the 1. Opposition members. Cannot talk. Opposition members put forth demands. Supreme Stalker, that's it from here for me. Bye and have a nice day. Alright, take care, Stalker. More pragmatically inclined members of the church currently opposed to the passing of the Republic have offered... Fuck, I don't know what's wrong with me today. Offered to change their stance were they to be offered certain political concessions. Such concessions would not be popular with the Burgoys. But the Burgoys are at a loyalty of 20. This will get us 15% increased success chance. Yeah, we'll go for that. Fuck, I was thinking of Godzilla -1 and now I got the theme stuck in my head. Only a Godzilla movie can make you so stressed out at watching 2 boats circle a monster. Oh, okay. Now that we have that, we'll go ahead and switch you over to some hardwood production. Not a lot, because we don't need that much. And, of course, let's wait for... Yeah, let's wait for this iron mine to come out, and then we'll start upgrading these people. Paddle streamer is a go. Let me see. Turn you into that. We could try and get more meat. We would produce less fabric, less fertilizer, more meat. That would drop that down into bronze. However, it would skyrocket the price of tools. Francisco Xavier Agago, exiled from Galicia. Okay. By the looks of it, it looks like our numbers have replenished. Yep, we're at 35,000. Okay. Now, the question is, which of these final states should we go for? Orquilla, La Plaza, or Santa Cruz? These are the last 3 that we have to choose before we can begin the proper invasion. 22, 46. Holy fuck, La Plaza is going to be a problem. However, wait. Their army is primitive. If we take Arikia, which is only 8 battalions and 1 conscription battalion, against our 35 battalions, that should be pretty good. So, we'll get that iron mine, we'll get that next supply, and then we'll start transferring everyone into the rifles. We'll attack there. And hopefully La Plaza doesn't invent guns anytime soon. Days of darkness, an eruption of unprecedented records has utterly destroyed the lives of many West Javans in the state of West Java. The explosion of the Krakatoa could be heard from hundreds of miles away, and anything that had the ill fate of surrounding the island was immediately devastated. We shall help with all we have. Nature is a capricious creature. I mean, I have absolutely no care whatsoever of West Java at all. Nature is capricious. And, well, we're getting there. We're at 51% acceptance for cultural exclusion. Burning ashes, the drop of temperature caused by the volcanic eruption has ruined the crops of all the nation and farmers of Tukuman beg for help. Send them some food. There's nothing we can do. 500 to our government expenses. Alright. Alrighty, okay, we're good there. Oof, hurting on that money. Andalusia, improving relations. The Los Rios Political Union. Organizers affiliated with the movement to enact cultural exclusion have founded an organization devoted to fostering popular participation in politics in the Los Rios region. The people have begun to make themselves heard. 10% universal political strength and 10 support to cultural exclusion, or the shutter before it grows out of control. No, we'll let them do that because we do want cultural exclusion eventually. Iron is suffering, but we're about to get off mine for that. Because for whatever reason, this mine right here always has people deserting it. And that still kind of becomes what it is. It's like everything just retreats or abandons their original place and goes to a higher migration location. I get that, but they had jobs there that were working pretty well. It usually takes like a month before they actually get here. Okay, we're almost there. We're into the ascent. More shopkeepers coming in. Good, good. They're the Burgoys. They're the ones I want. I do kind of like how they now have arrows pointing where things go. Lima improving relations. Okay, that's fine. What's your diplomacy? Ooh. If we do this, if we try and go against them, La Plaza will be brought into the fray no matter what. Alright, come on. Keep going, keep going. Alright, now that we got enough of those guys in there, let's go ahead and begin upgrading the infantry. And then this place should be starting. There we go, here comes the demand. This demand skyrockets. Holy shit, I need to hire more people. Holy shit, I need to hire even more people. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my god, look at that negative though. The military wages for line infantry compared to these guys is fucking atrocious. Oh, it's a new service called Leisure. let's go ahead and build another one, I guess. If we get another iron mine, that should reduce the pricing right there. The tool workshop still needs more, and needs more wood as well. Yeah, I'm kind of the same mind of the private sector for Los Rios. We need to add in more logging camps, because it's probably going to be where we're going to get our wood now. Juju, what kind of infantry do you have? Hussars and irregulars. I love your gold. I love your gold so much. I must have your gold. Please give me your gold. And this will also be good training for the men to use their weapons before we have to deal with possibly Arica and La Plaza. Prominent members of the industrialists, outspoken supporters of the Republic, and close allies of Bisco de Valesca have been exposed in a corruption scandal, having exchanged political favors for personal gifts. Throw them to the wolves, we must clean this mess up, or we can derive some benefit by participating ourselves. Minus 2% bureaucracy, minus 10% enactment time. I've waited this long, I have no problem waiting longer. Unfortunately, the other two hurt our success chance, so we're going to use them to our benefits. Oh, are you shitting me? La Plaza slides with them either way? Fuck. Even if I side with Aricia, they're not gonna... You bastards! Damn it. Fine then. You wanna play that way? I'll play that way. The Atmic Spirit engine has been researched. Napoleonic warfare. Let's go ahead and get some military tech going. Guyana sides with Guavir. Zulia sides with Guavir. Yep, see, the powder keg has been initiated by us. Unfortunately. To side with us, unfortunately. Oh boy, oh boy. My only hope is that we can finish these guys off really fast. Or the battle line changes to where they're combined. There we go. Yes, that's what I want. I want the battle line to combine so that this way we stop them all in all. Okay. There's a lot of them. So, what we're going to do, we're going to defend the front. We're going to let them break themselves upon our guns. I need another commander in here. Defending the front as well, because I think they're attacking us from multiple locations. That's one. That's two. That's three. Okay, we need another commander. From the boys. Same thing as you. Defend the front. Okay, there we go. Now we have a general in each of the locations. They're defending the front and slaughtering them. It's this one I want. There we go. Look at that. 17,000 dead. This is the advantage of guns, people. The arms race is real in this game for sure. But it also means La Plaza is weak. They wouldn't be able to stop us. Juju has gone into default. Alright, lads. You know what that means. Press the advance. Now we will go on the offensive. First battle led by General Anibla Redoblo. He's been with us since the beginning. 54 years of age. Now, see, why is it that... Oh, that's because they had 3 armies. We only have 1 with 3 commanders. Alright. The Republic has been formed during a time of war. We'll see what it leads to. Field works right there. There we go. There's my super dream team. The Industrialists, the Intelligentsia, and the Burgoys. All working together. Let's see how long it lasts. Because we're losing money. By a lot. Alright, Juju has fallen. Or will fall, at the very least. The problem will be over here with so many. This will just be literally a numbers game where they're trying to beat us back with sheer volume. Juju should be surrendering any second now. Leopold Heckler exiled from Bavaria. Currency standards have been researched. Okay. That should be Juju's surrender right there. Right? Nope. Okay, I guess they're going to hold on until La Plaza falls back, and we are already at the border back with them, it looks like. I did send you up for a cautious advance. Yes. Where are you going? Okay, okay. The front has just changed is all. Can we get there in time? I think we were. That is still one of the most annoying things where, like, the lines will be redrawn in a very annoyingly way, and instead of your guys going directly toward it to stay there, no, they'll just go all the way around a canyon, which they absolutely did not have to do. Alright, you guys be on the defensive front because General Aniba has the special cautious advance. So this way, he moves forward while the other 2 hold the line. They're still not letting go. Keep on pushing, keep on pushing. Going, going, going. Over here. Everything's still fine. And actually, the private sector isn't doing anything. Probably because they have no infrastructure. No, we got infrastructure here. Still going. What's the casualty list at now? Oh, my goodness. Guys, just surrender. It's not worth it. You're almost at 50,000 dead and almost 50,000 wounded. Meanwhile, we're only just now starting to crest to 20. Antikia improving relations. Well, one thing for sure is that we definitely came ahead of this gamble. Not only do we take Juju, but we also take La Plaza, who was our main concern just by their sheer number. But now that essentially the powerhouse is gone. There we go. Finally. There's not that many people left to stop us because look at all this stuff that we're just now going to get. Now, unfortunately, we do have a fairly primitive army from them. And to really arm them up, we will need another one. Oh my god, look at the money. It hurts so much. Close those all off. Oh boy. Leave your sugar, leave your sugar. See, they have a sugar plantation, but no one's manning it. Alright, also, where would be a good place for a coal mine? Oh shit, Los Rios is the only place for a coal mine. Go ahead and bump you up. How many can you fit in here? That's 2 right there. Get you another port, and then another 2 right there. And we'll see what that leads to. Okay, we have tenement farmers, we have homesteading. We'll go for homesteading because that definitely gets the Burgoys on our side some more. Okay. We need pan-nationalism, unfortunately, to get this. So, but that also means we just wait until we get that society research and... Oh, wait. Pan-national, that's all the way down here. Shit. We may not make that. Okay, it looks like the private sector is taking a break, which is fine, because that just leaves us with some work. Look at all that investment pool money. Look at it! We could have so much. Also, is it just me, or does the investment money from these guys seem way too much? Tobacco plantation providing over 1,000 in investment? How? Excuse me. Okay, we have that. This will reduce the amount of grain we have to use and increase the amount of iron we'll need. That's for sugars, which I don't care about right now. Furnitures. Fabric is still what's really hurting us. I do have sulfur mines, so let's go ahead and make some use of that. Does it tell us what all of our fertilizers are being used for? Come on. Okay, desperate allies. The proposal for homesteading has sat in deadlock. The intelligentsia have advocated for enlisting Eduardo Latour's assistance and rallying the armed forces. Yeah, no, we'll go for that. However, folks, the hour is upon us. It is time I say farewell and then some, because we're actually here a little longer. As you can see, Santiago is expanding slowly but surely, climbing our way up here. We did make decent progress, and we got rid of one of the big powerhouses. As from my own personal experience, the other powerhouses here that we'll have to deal with is going to be Santa Cruz, Lima, Ecuador, and... I don't know, Gran Colombia changes too much, so I can't say it. But from my own personal experience, Ecuador, Lima, and Santa Cruz always provide difficulties when uniting the South Andean people. But we will be back there later. We will go ahead and take our quick 10-ish minute break and prepare for the next stream, where we will be going for some Helldivers 2. And as we can see over here, some places have also started to expand. Yeah, we were the powder keg that blew up in South America that triggered, basically, okay, someone declared war, it's time for all of us to declare war. But we'll get back into that next week. Until then, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have a good morning, good night, wherever it may be. Hope you keep it safe. Hope you keep it warm or cold, however it is you prefer. Y'all know what I prefer. Say with me, warmth. Why? Because toes and tiles don't mix. However, that may change soon, because it's supposed to be into the 90s later this week, and this weekend for sure. So, shoutouts, of course, to Monkey12B for the follow, always appreciated, and I will see you all in a little bit. Until then, goodbye.